am Jeff Cioletti, Editor-in-Chief of Craft Spirits Magazine, and welcome to our weekly news show. We're actually starting the show from a unique location. I'm at Bar Convent Berlin, which is the largest drinks industry trade fair in all of Europe, and you get over 15,000 people from all over the world coming to this. And those people are bar owners, bartenders, beverage directors, retailers, distributors, beverage producers, you name it, anyone involved in the bar industry. The show is winding down now, and I've observed quite a few trends that have been going on. They've been going on the past couple of years, but there's some that are gaining steam and others that are new. First, we'll start with gin. Gin is still exploding all over the world. There seem to be a lot of Japanese gins as well, so it seems like they're not just producing amazing whiskey in Japan, now they're starting to produce some world-class gin, so that'll be something to watch in the coming years. And I also think it all bodes well for the American gin market. We're really about to see that boom that just took over Europe. I mean, it's already happening in the US, but I think that gin is really going to be one of those great growth categories in craft spirits. And speaking of growth categories, rum's another one. And for the first time at BCB, they had an entire conference stage dedicated to rum. So I think that's going to also spill over into the US craft scene. We're really going to be seeing a lot going on in rum in the years to come. And by extension, when you talk about rum, you have to talk about tiki. Tiki is now truly a global renaissance. It's definitely a uniquely American tradition, but now there are tiki bars all over the world, and tiki had an incredible presence from a marketing standpoint here at BCB. Sustainability, all the environmental stuff, that's been a huge trend in the drinks business for at least the past 2 decades. But it's really starting to take a different form. It used to be focused primarily on packaging and on supply chain efficiencies and things like that. But now you see it extending to things like cocktail straws. There's been a huge movement to ban plastic straws, and there have been a number of alternatives on display here at BCB. The one that really wowed me was this glass straw from a company called Home. They demonstrated, they slammed it on the table for me to show that it's pretty much unbreakable. It's not going to break off in your mouth and cause you any sort of harm. And it was really exciting to see such a growing presence for American craft spirits producers here. Our own CEO, Margie Lehrman, hosted a panel on enhancing your tasting room experience. It was called A Sense of Place. And that really is, in a lot of ways, the first place many consumers will be experiencing your spirits. So you've got to create such a dynamic, welcoming experience for them. You're not just pouring them drinks, you're forging a long-term relationship, and that all begins at your tasting room. While it was great to have so many American craft spirits producers here, there was a bit of a cloud hanging over it because we're still in the midst of this trade war, and those retaliatory tariffs are really taking their toll on American craft spirits producers' export plans. I know a lot of spirits producers have told me they've lost as much as 90% of their European export market for their spirits because of these tariffs. Another growing trend here is non-alcoholic quote-unquote spirits. They had a major presence this year, bigger than last year. I guess they're here to stay. Some of them, I would say there's a bit of an emperor's new clothes situation going on. I mean, for the most part, they're really just flavored water, maybe botanically infused water. To call them spirits is a bit of a stretch. I don't know. And of course, I want to invite everybody to subscribe to our bi-monthly digital magazine. You can go to our website to sign up for it. That's craftspiritsmag.com, and then you can click subscribe, and then you will get this magazine every other month. And it's just packed with industry news, trends, new products, you name it, everything that you need to have the pulse of the craft spirits market. And I am Jeff Cioletti, and I will see you next week back in the States.